Alright, good morning people. I have to remember where the camera is because I always end up looking that way or another way, so the camera is there. Okay, so I thought I'd just check in this morning. I've just come back from the gym. I try to go to the gym every morning or at least 5-6 times a week. I think it's important to try to be consistent with my workouts. Yeah, but what I found recently is that I've been in a bit of a comfort zone, so I kind of know what I'm going to do, just go through the motions sometimes. But again, I console myself and I say, well, as long as I'm consistent, that's the main thing. But I have been feeling the urge to kind of push on and do a bit more in the gym. And kind of at the same time, I've been spending more time with one of my friends, Marvin. And he is actually a personal trainer and a boxing trainer, and he does jiu-jitsu and a whole bunch of stuff. And he's been getting more into cryptocurrencies, and I got him to sign up to Steam, Colossus 39, where he's posting some of his graffiti, because he's into graffiti and all kinds of stuff. So on the one hand, I've got the comfort zone that I'm in, and then I've got Marvin, who's this personal trainer. So a couple of times I've said, yeah, maybe I should do a couple of classes with him. He can teach me some boxing training, and maybe that will help me push on. But I haven't really followed it through. So I go to Portugal, and as I mentioned in my last post, I met Ala and Ivor in the airport, and Ivor is a former pro bodybuilder, and we got talking in our day out in Portugal, it kind of motivated me a bit more to try to step out of my comfort zone and potentially get him to do some PT for me, personal training for me, because at the end of the day, if I've got two super talented guys who can provide what I need in terms of pushing on physically, it kind of makes sense to leverage that. And Ivor also wants to get into cryptocurrency a bit more, hence the reason him being at Steamfest. And I'm sitting on some crypto, and it kind of makes sense rather than, this is what happened. So the day after me and Ivor go around Portugal, around Lisbon on our day trip, I get a text from Marvin asking me to if I can buy him some Bitcoin. Like, he wants to send me some money to get him some Bitcoin, and I say, well, I'm away, I'll sort it out when I get back. And that kind of got me thinking that it kind of doesn't make sense for him to send me money. Why not just why don't I just pay him in crypto for some boxing classes? So that's what we did, set that up. And I'm also looking to do a similar thing with Ivor. I must admit, I'm not quite ready to give up the cookies and the brownies yet, so I'm not going to commit to doing the kind of bodybuilding program until after the new year. But I think I will go on that 16-week program after the new year, and again, I'll see if he accepts crypto, and I'll pay either in Steam dollars or Steam or Bitcoin or whatever he wants. Because ultimately, I think that's really the important thing around this cryptocurrency, is that it's not just a case of, buy and hold, or hold, whatever. Yeah, that's great, but ultimately that's kind of useless. I mean, people often talk about crypto being a store of value, just like gold is a store of value. Well, before gold was a store of value, it was a medium of exchange, And one of the reasons why gold is valuable, in my opinion, is that many people hold it, and people hold it as jewelry, as well as those investors who hold it as an investment. And I think that's important, and I think crypto needs the same thing. But in order for that to work, those of us who have crypto need to be more expansive and willing to trade in crypto. Because I remember when I first found out about Bitcoin at the end of 2013, my first inclination wasn't to go buy it. My first inclination was, well, how can I earn this? And so I found out about mining, and I had one of those little, what they call Bitfury USB miner things, And I remember just like working out how to go to those mining pools and try to hook it up. And stupidly, I tried to hook it up to my laptop, and I probably earned about $2 worth of Bitcoin. I was like, yeah, I'm rich. And I probably burnt about, the equivalent of $50 worth of electricity and almost blew up my computer. But yeah, I kind of realised that it wasn't viable to earn crypto through mining for someone like me who didn't really have the technical resources to do that. So it'd just be easy to buy it. But I think that inclination to kind of earn a new currency is important, and that gateway to be able to earn new currencies is important. And the only really way that's going to work in the moment is that people that hold it actually don't just hoard their crypto, they actually use it and spend it and exchange it for goods and services, because that's how it becomes more valuable. It might seem counterintuitive, but the more you spend it, the more valuable it becomes. So I'm looking to try and do that at every opportunity, really. I was speaking to a guy yesterday who I met at Steamfest, and I have some ideas about an app that I want to do, because currently I do the soccer sweepstakes on Steam, but obviously the Steam front end is not really suitable for what I'm trying to do, so I'm trying to work on some ideas around doing an app. And he's a UX designer, so again, I'm going to get him to do some work for me, and again I'm going to pay him in crypto. Likewise, I met some guys from Korea when I was in Steamfest, and he had a wicked little business card. So I'm not really a business card kind of guy, but if I was going to have a business card, it would be the business card that he had. So again, I'm going to hook up with him. I'm currently private messaging him to try and get some business cards done. And again, I'm going to pay him in crypto. So wherever and whenever possible, I'm looking to hook up with people, preferably in the Steam community, because it's so easy. Okay, sorry about that interruption. The space on my phone ran out. I should really organise these videos a little bit better. But yeah, as I was going to say, wherever possible, I'm going to try to pay people in Steam or Steam dollars, because literally it takes a couple of seconds to send the money, and it's quite easy for people to set up a wallet on Steam. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, wherever possible, try to pay for goods and services in crypto, because I think it's the best way to try to grow this space. What else did I want to speak about today? Oh yeah, I'm going to where was we at going football? Yeah, so I'm going to do a series. I think with Marvin, who's given me these boxing classes, and I think I'm going to post them on Steam it, and I want to call it. I think I'll do like a Fit at 40 series and call this one Fighting with Marv, and yeah, just kind of track my progress, learning how to box. But the main aim is really to get my fitness levels up and push it on to the next level, because boxers are some of the fittest people I know. And then in January I will expand it and get more disciplined with my food and my diet, and I will do a parallel series with either, I don't know, maybe not fighting fit, but I don't know, fitness with either, I don't know, I'll think of a title, and that will again track my 16-week journey to get ultra lean. Yeah, so those are my plans with this, and pay everybody in crypto. And that's it really. Oh yeah, I want to speak a bit about Bitcoin Cash. I forgot about Bitcoin Cash. Not Bitcoin, Bitcoin 2x and the hard fork being cancelled. And what surprises me is that everybody is kind of surprised, because it's like, this is crypto. I remember at the beginning of the year, like, we were just like astonished that Bitcoin had hit 1,000, and the talk was, will it stay at 1,000? Will it drop back down? $1,000? And then it kept pushing on, and then there was all the talk about the ETFs and potentially like getting approved, and then it didn't get approved, and people were expecting the price to drop, and guess what? Bitcoin did the unexpected, and it went up. And then kind of Bitcoin Cash came, and there was a pump and stuff. The price was going up, and people were expecting it to kind of devalue slightly, but again, Bitcoin kept going up. And then the China FUD, the Jamie Dimon thing, the price dropped a little bit, and then it kept on going up. So far this year has just been kind of categorized by unpredictable events. The one thing that was predictable was, we're going to have Seg2x. You know, they had a big meeting in New York. We knew it was going to be contentious. We knew it was going to be the big thing that was going to happen. And guess what? The unpredictable happens. You know, these are not even black swan events. These are just unpredictable things happening. And that's really what you've got to expect in this space. Expect the unexpected. I know people were planning what to do, all their strategies around, you know, what they would do when they got their Seg2x coins and how they would buy back into their altcoins. But yeah, my plan is always the same. Just have a plan for it goes up and a plan for it goes down. And so I'm kind of relaxed about it all. Yeah, it'll just be interesting to see where this all goes. I think overall it's good for Bitcoin. I thought that Seg2x would be the last major fork that Bitcoin would have to contend with. And with that kind of falling by the wayside, I don't think we're going to have a contentious hard fork or a contentious hard fork that will have any kind of weight or bearing in the community. I mean, we've seen Bitcoin Gold come and go. Is it still here? I don't know. But I know I'm not too bothered about my Bitcoin Gold dividend, or whatever you want to call it. And I won't be bothered by any other kind of Bitcoin fork that comes that doesn't have the consensus of the community. So I think in that sense it's good for Bitcoin. I think it's probably good for Bitcoin Cash as well, because Bitcoin Cash will now be only seen as the only viable contender to be an alternative Bitcoin. I think the other altcoins will have to come with a different proposition, and they do, which is good. So I think it's probably healthy for the space. We'll have a period of stability, potentially some new money coming. But hey, what do I know? This is unpredictable. This is crypto. Anyway, I've spoken for way too long. Those are the things that were just on my mind this morning. I'm going to get ready to go to work. And later on this evening, got some tickets to the football to watch England versus Germany. So I think I'm going to hook up with my partner in crime at Dave, not Dave, mate, on Steam it, and we're going to go and watch the football. So until next time, I'll speak to you soon.